Welcome to the greatest Royal Rumble. And here tonight, 50 men will compete with the 24/7 championship on the line. And let's not waste any time. Here comes number one. And it is the man who won the first NLW 24/7 Greatest Royal Rumble. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Last time, back in January, he outlasted 49 others to become the 24/7 champion. But tonight, it's going to be an even more difficult task because he must start this match at number one. Of course, he's won the Royal Rumble from number one in the past. And number two. What an entrant this is. He is the People's Champion. It is The Rock. And The Rock in the last Greatest Royal Rumble was actually the runner-up to Shawn Michaels. It came down to these two men in the finale last time. And for the second Greatest Royal Rumble, they are both going to start us off. And this matchup is underway. The biggest match in NLW 24/7 history as The Rock blocks the punch from Shawn Michaels. And we're underway in a big way with the two men who finished the last Royal Rumble. Leapfrogs over him. And HBK with a flying forearm to The Rock. But he kips up. But The Rock going to try and throw him out, but HBK skins the cat and comes back in. Of course, The Rock wants revenge after being eliminated in the last Greatest Royal Rumble back in January by that man Shawn Michaels. And now, number three about to make his way to the ring. And it is the Destroyer, Bobby Lashley. And vicious clothesline to The Rock. But Shawn Michaels trying to chop down Lashley. But Lashley tackling Shawn Michaels and both men fall out of the ring. But remember, you have to go over the top rope with both feet touching the floor to be eliminated. That time they went through the second rope. As Shawn Michaels gets taken care of, but now Lashley being taken care of by The Rock. And I know what's coming next. People's elbow maybe, no! Lashley with the hurt lock. Bobby Lashley with the hurt lock on The Rock. That's where we wait number four. And it is Kyle O'Reilly, a man who won the Cage of Death back in the summer to become 24/7 champion. And what a maneuver from Kyle O'Reilly. And in this matchup, all former NLW 24/7 champions have been invited to compete. But there's also going to be some other surprises as you see The Rock deliver the rock bottom. And Shawn Michaels with an elbow drop. So Bobby Lashley, he's never been the 24/7 champion before, but he has tried. Remember when he tried to take the championship along with the Hurt Business from Kenny Omega? That was quite intense in itself. And now number five. You know it's all about that boom. Here comes Adam Cole, baby. And Adam Cole goes right after his rival, Kyle O'Reilly, and throws out O'Reilly. Adam Cole actually stole the 24/7 title from Kyle O'Reilly back in the day, and now dropping The Rock over his knee. And now going to pose, but not posing for long. Bobby Lashley tackles him in midair, and HBK goes for the super kick, but Lashley there to stop him. And again, you see Lashley trying to use his power to get Shawn Michaels over the top rope. And there's a belly-to-belly from Lashley. And number six, RVD, Rob Van Dam. And RVD goes right after Bobby Lashley. And a roundhouse kick. RVD now. Oh, Adam Cole's got the steel chair in. But Rob Van Dam using the steel chair to his advantage. The Van Terminator to The Rock and... oh my. Here it comes. Rolling Thunder. RVD on fire here. Rob Van Dam looking to win the greatest Royal Rumble. But now he must prepare to enter the House of Black. Here comes MALAKAI. MALAKAI Black, who defeated The Undertaker inside Hell in a Cell to become 24/7 champion earlier this year. And now a jumping knee strike and a German suplex to Shawn Michaels. There's no love lost there. Michaels kicking Aleister Black to steal the title. And now look at this. Black Mass and Bobby Lashley eliminated. There's so many rivals in this matchup. So much history in NLW 24/7. But look out for Adam Cole hitting the Panama Sunrise. MALAKAI Black spiked. And now number 8. It's the phenomenal AJ Styles. And AJ running in to take on Adam Cole. And the Pele kick from AJ Styles. And Adam Cole in trouble. AJ Styles looking for the phenomenal forearm, but what's this? Hey, wait a minute. That's Matt Jackson of the Young Bucks and a super kick from Adam Cole. What on earth is this? And there's Nick Jackson. It's the Young Bucks on the table now. They're not a part of this match. What are they doing? And Adam Cole instructing them. And the Young Bucks with a Meltzer driver through the table. The Young Bucks saving Adam Cole and wiping out AJ Styles. Well, here comes number 9. It's ELP. El Phantasmo gets super kicked on the ramp. Before ELP could even make it to the ring, the Young Bucks were there to super kick him, and now it looks like the Super Click are taking control in this greatest Royal Rumble. Well, the Young Bucks, look at this, driving AJ Styles, potentially taking him out of the match. And now they turn their attention onto MALAKAI Black. Oh, and this is just wonderful, isn't it? And a double super kick to MALAKAI. He's been taken out, but look out for ELP. El Phantasmo running the ropes. And the moonsault press. But Adam Cole with a Pele kick. And El Phantasmo eliminated. Well, the Super Click reigning supreme thus far. Who's going to be able to stop them? It may well be this guy. He's deranged, he's crazy, and he's carrying a barbed wire covered bat. Another barbed wire to the Young Bucks, but Adam Cole trying to wrestle the bat away. Oh, but it's raked into his flesh. Adam Cole. Now the mandible claw. The mandible claw from Mankind. We've seen Mankind in bar fights, in alley fights here in NLW 24/7, and here comes The Rock to save the day. The Rock and Sock connection, and the Young Bucks battling it out. Oh, where do you think you're going, Adam Cole? And now thrown over by The Rock. Rock and Sock back in business together as we await number 11. And here comes the Hitman, Bret Hart. And look at the legends already in this ring, and we're only a fifth of the way through. The Rock and Sock staring down Bret Hart, but Bret ducks the super kick and hits Mankind instead. Oh, and he's almost gone, but Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart managed to hold on, and now Mankind thrown over the top by The Rock. And Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, a lot of history there. And dragged back in the hard way with a suplex, but look out for AJ Styles with the springboard. 450. And The Rock trying to eliminate Mick Foley, but Mankind holding on. RVD and Bret Hart now fighting. And number 12 is about to bring some carnage to this greatest Royal Rumble. It's the Prince, Finn Balor. He's got his war paint on and he's ready to dish out some punishment. A missile dropkick to MALAKAI Black. And Finn Balor with a coup de grace. And Balor goes after Michaels. Meanwhile, a monkey flip on the steel chair. Bret Hart down. And feeling froggy, RVD gets high with that 5-star frog splash. Van Dam put all of his weight into that one. And you know Bret Hart, he was having a brutal battle with Edge 2 weeks ago on NLW 24/7. And now riding his way to the ring on his motorcycle, it's the American Badass, The Undertaker. Unlucky number 13 for anyone who comes in his way and throws out RVD. And the Dead Man Incorporated, going into business for himself. Chokeslam on that steel chair to AJ Styles. And now wants to take out The Rock. But here comes Mankind, trying to lock in the mandible claw. But The Undertaker trying to block him. And now Mankind on the top rope. The Undertaker has him throttled. And oh my God! As God is my witness, he is broken in half. Mankind sent flying through the announce table. And now number 14 is TOMMASO Ciampa. And Ciampa, he won $100,000 at Halloween Havoc, which Bryan Danielson stole back from him. And what is this? He's supposed to be getting into the match, but instead, TOMMASO Ciampa stealing the motorbike. And now The Undertaker is going to try and go after his ride. Well, Mankind taken out as Ciampa heads up the ramp on that motorcycle, but look at this again. Mankind sent flying through the announce table and he is eliminated. The Undertaker, meanwhile, trying to go to the backstage area to try and get his motorcycle and get after TOMMASO Ciampa. He's not called Blackheart for nothing. As we await the arrival of number 15. Speaking of the $100,000, Bryan Danielson, $100 grand richer after taking his money back from Ciampa 2 weeks ago. But tonight, it would be an even sweeter victory if he were to somehow manage to win this 50-man Greatest Royal Rumble and become 24/7 champion. But now Bret Hart looking for the sharpshooter. But Bryan turns it into the label lock. Gonna try and wear down the Hitman. And as all of these men battle here tonight, you wonder what entrant Brock Lesnar's going to be. After all, Brock Lesnar, the reigning and defending 24/7 champion in this matchup. We don't know when he's going to appear, but right now, we got a beast making his way to the ring. It's the beast from the east, Bam Bam Bigelow. And a brutal headbutt to The Rock. And now, he's no stranger to Bret. And oh, Bryan Danielson holding on for dear life as Bam Bam on the top rope. Moonsault. And now Finn Balor tries to cut the big man down to size with a couple of stomps. The beast from the east, Jersey's own monster, neutralised for a second as MALAKAI Black goes after Rocky. Well, Balor looks to see who's coming out next, and it is a master of Royal Rumble eliminations, Kofi Kingston, avoiding elimination at all cost. What do you reckon he's going to do in this one? At the moment, he's flying all over the place. And Kofi looking for trouble in paradise, but Bam Bam catches him. And Bam Bam! Oh my God! Throwing Kofi Kingston out of this ring and into the crowd. But wait a minute, I don't think his feet have touched the floor. Well, look at this again. The strength of Bam Bam Bigelow throwing Kofi Kingston into this audience. And now Bam Bam working over Bryan Danielson. But look at this. Kofi crowd surfing his way back to the ring. Kofi Kingston, a shrewd competitor, has avoided elimination here. And oh my God, the former 24/7 champion, Vader, making his way to the ring. And what a clash this is. These two men are former champions together, and you can see now they are going hell for leather as Bam Bam delivers the NZ. And now Bam Bam choking out Vader, but a drop kick from Kofi, which rocks the big man. And look at the strength of Vader. A Vader bomb to the outside. Bam Bam Bigelow's head hit that floor hard, and Vader looking to get back his 24/7 championship. And we've seen Vader have altercations with the 24/7 champion Brock Lesnar recently. And tonight he wants that title back. Oh, and here's the man who Vader beat to get the 24/7 title all the way back at SummerSlam. And Omega wants his revenge still with a V-trigger to Vader. Omega going out. Oh, but look out. AJ Styles looks for the chair, but Omega had it scouted. Another poison rana to AJ Styles. And that chair opened up in a big way, but oh, Bret Hart, fellow Canadian, trying to eliminate Omega. The cleaner goes behind on the shoulders. Oh my God, a one-winged angel on the open chair. Bret Hart's spine compressing with that one as number 20 prepares to make his way to the ring. And his Big Daddy Cool, Diesel, by far the biggest man in this match so far, at 7 feet tall as he eliminates Bret Hart. Diesel now picking up Kofi Kingston for the sidewalk slam. Bryan Danielson with a dropkick in the corner, but Diesel there to catch him. And lifts him up for the jackknife. Dropping Bryan. And Michaels hugging his friend. A reuniting of the dudes with attitudes. And with Michaels and Diesel working together, who's going to be able to stop them? Well, I don't know if this guy's going to be able to, but it's someone who... Oh, look at this. He's in no hurry to get into that ring. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. A war on the ass of life. Is this low life? As MJF makes his way to the ring, and look at the Undertaker. This is backstage, folks. The Undertaker looking for his bike and Ciampa. Oh, look out! Tommaso Ciampa running down the Undertaker with that bike. And now Ciampa, with that hit and run, going to make his way back to the ring. Look who's in the elevator. And look who's behind Ciampa. Did I just see what I thought I saw? Well, nevertheless, folks, here at ringside, we've got another entrant to come. And it is the Bulgarian Brute, the best man, Miro, the Redeemer, coming to the ring. Oh, but look who else is crawling to the ring. It's Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa trying to escape because the dead man has risen. And Miro with a Machka kick to MALAKAI. And look at Ciampa desperately trying to escape the Undertaker, and there is the man who we saw in that elevator, Paul Bearer, bringing out the casket. And Ciampa going for the ride. Chokeslam straight to hell on that casket. The dead man takes out Ciampa, and Paul Bearer watches on with glee. But now could you say business is about to pick up? Because that's the music of Kane, but where is he? And he's in the casket! The big red machine! Hiding in that casket! And what is the meaning of this? Going right after his brother! Both been throttling each other by the throats, and look at Paul Bearer, doesn't know what to make of this. Bearer with the urn to the Undertaker! And the Undertaker has been eliminated. Paul Bearer helping his son Kane to eliminate the Undertaker with the help of that urn. Paul Bearer turning his back on the Undertaker in favour of Kane, but look at Vader taking out Paul Bearer. Well, the Undertaker's going to have to go to the back. He is eliminated from this match as Kane and Vader battle it out. And now number 24, Y2J, Chris Jericho, sprinting to the ring, and the Judas effect to Kofi Kingston. And he is so nimble, look at this, the Lion Salt. 30 years Jericho's been in this game. He knows a thing or two about Royal Rumbles too, and look at MJF and Paul Bearer jaw-jacking on the outside. And Brian Danielson, whatever you want to call him, just delivered the Psycho knee. And now going for the knee on Vader, but Vader moves and Kane catches him. And oh my god, a tombstone! Tombstone in the casket. It's safe to say that Brian Danielson will never be the same after tonight. Oh man, and we're halfway through, folks, and number 25, it's the human suplex machine. Taz, and oh, look at the strength. The head and arm Tazplex on the ramp and lifting the 300-pound frame of Vader for the German. And now another head and arm Tazplex, dropping Omega on his head. And MJF jaw-jacking again, and he's going to pay for it here. The Taz mission, that Kata Hajime. And he's choking out MJF. Remember, there's no rules, no disqualifications in this one. So he can choke him out as long as he likes, and I can't say that MJF doesn't deserve it. A little weasel. And being choked out by Taz as number 26 is the game. Triple H making his way to the ring and immediately goes out to Kenny Omega. Triple H has been obsessed with the 24/7 title for over a year. And now AJ Styles with the chair shots to Taz. And on the outside, things are breaking down very fast. We've got so many men in this ring as AJ Styles knocks out Taz with that chair. Taz eliminated by the Phenomenal One, but on the outside, Kenny Omega hit with the pedigree on the stairs. That very well could have broken his nose. And Triple H gloating, but he may not gloat for long. Because here comes the Texas Rattlesnake and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And now, raining down shots on Triple H. And the elbows. And Austin clearing house. Diesel going to try and neutralise him. But now sent over by Austin. Diesel is gone. And now the stunner. To Shawn Michaels, HBK. Taken out, and would you look at this confrontation. It's going to take one hell of a man to beat these two. And I don't think it's going to be this guy. The resident superhero, the Hurricane. And I don't know what he's planning on doing here. A double chokeslam maybe, or something. I don't know. Oh man, oh there he goes. The superhero takes flight. The Hurricane is gone, and look at this. Austin go for the stunner. But the Rock, going for the rock bottom. But now Kane after them. And there's a double chokeslam. Kane takes out both Rock and Austin. And now Ronda Rousey. Oh! Ronda Rousey wiping out the Hurricane. And now 2 tables out here, and well, Ronda Rousey made history by being the first ever woman to win the NLW 24/7 title. As a former champion, she's eligible for this matchup. And look at this, holding her own. Look at the strength. And the Samoan drop on the chair to AJ. Ronda Rousey may not be the strongest in this match, but she's got the best weapon at the moment. Steel chair shots to everyone in sight. Well, Ronda Rousey, again a former champion. She wants to be champion again. But is anybody going to be able to stop the baddest woman in the world? Maybe, just maybe, the 9th wonder of the world is the one to stop her. What a lariat. It's Chyna going right after Ronda Rousey. And the handspring. But Rousey takes out the arm. Rousey looking to stop the momentum of Chyna. But Chyna, look at her strength. Lifting up Rousey and throwing her out. Chyna throwing out Rousey and... oh! A punch to the game, and look at MJF. Weaseling his way in again. A jackass in every sense of the word. MJF eliminating Chyna from behind. Look at him gloating. Wish someone would shut him up. And maybe this is the guy to do it. The Doctor of Thugonomics has arrived in the Royal Rumble. Eliminating MJF, and normally, folks, we'd be done with entrance as he eliminates Miro. However, this is no ordinary Royal Rumble. This is the greatest Royal Rumble. 50 men, we've still got 20 entries to come. And the fight knuckle shuffle to AJ Styles. Oh, but Kane throttling Cena by the throat. And now on the shoulders. And the attitude adjustment to Kane. Kane is eliminated. 2 men who have not been 24/7 champion before, but would love to be in this matchup, but it's not going to be Kane, as Paul Bearer consoles his son, and now Hulkamania is going to run wild. It's Hulk Hogan with a mixed reaction here tonight. And now Hogan going to work on Cena with a big boot. There's a couple of Hulkamaniacs here, and they're loving seeing him hit that leg drop. I get it, nostalgia's cool and all, but Hogan at the moment, oh, runs into the rattlesnake. And Hulk Hogan taken out. That doesn't work for him, brother. And now number 33, it's the Macho Man, Randy Savage, walking right past his Mega Powers teammate and wipes out Triple H, Cena, The Rock. The Macho Man on fire. Oh, but OC AJ Styles, look at this. Went for the Styles Clash, but the OC leader backdropped out by Savage. Match knows what's up, and he's going to go to the top rope here to deliver some Macho Madness with the elbow drop. Right to the heart of John Cena, but now, look at Hogan. The Mega Powers exploding again here. Well, who's next in the Rumble? And it's The Fiend! The Fiend has entered the Royal Rumble, and there's a black mass. But The Fiend right back up. The Fiend unfazed, and look at this! Uranagi through the table, MALAKAI Black eliminated. Well, The Fiend, for the past few weeks, has been desperately attempting to get his 24/7 championship back, and can he do it tonight? Look at this, eliminating Finn Balor. The Fiend with a senton onto John Cena, and we've seen The Fiend target Edge recently. And you know that Brock Lesnar wants his hands on The Fiend, but Question is, will he be the next entrant? Oh man, this guy's a monster in his own right. The man who defeated The Fiend last year to win the 24/7 title. There's a stunner. And Goldberg with the spear. And The Rock eliminates The Fiend. The Fiend got hit with a combo he couldn't get back from. But now a spear cuts The Rock in half and Goldberg on fire. And meanwhile, look at Hulk Hogan with a power slam on the outside. And Omega went for the knee, but Goldberg stopped him in his tracks, and now Hogan and Goldberg fighting it out in the greatest Royal Rumble. Number 36 on his way. And it is the Giant, the Big Show, 7 foot tall, 500 pounds. And now the strength of him to lift up Vader for the chokeslam. And now Kofi trying to take him down. But the strength of the Big Show too much. And thrown halfway across the arena along the ramp. And now Michaels in trouble. Oh, what a chop. Like a frying pan across your chest. But there's a chair shot from Macho Man. And oh my God! The jackhammer to the big man. And Hogan slamming out the big man. The Giant eliminated. Hogan and Goldberg working together very well. And now it's time to breathe with the switchblade because here comes Jay White. And Goldberg with a massive spear, wiping out Jay White before he even had a chance to hit a move or anything. Macho going after Triple H, but look at this, Goldberg must have really hit him hard with that spear because even Goldberg's not moving. Look at Jay White coming too before Goldberg. What is this? I think Goldberg's knocked out. Yes, he is. And Jay White throws out Goldberg. Oh my, that is smart. Jay White wearing that protective metal plate. And when Goldberg speared him, he must have knocked himself out on it. And Jay White may be the smartest man in that match right now. But here comes another smart man. It's Kurt Angle, and look at that. Goes right after the metal plate, kicking it into his stomach and eliminating Jay White. Well, Angle may just be a little bit smarter on this occasion as he delivers a German suplex. And now the Angle slam to Steve Austin. And Kurt Angle firing on all cylinders here. The American Hero with the ankle lock and another American Hero. And look at Hogan tapping out. And Kurt Angle's taken out pretty much everyone in this ring. He wants the next man out, but who is it going to be here in the Greatest Royal Rumble? It is the Messiah, Seth Rollins, a former 24/7 champion in his own right. Look at Hogan. Hogan from behind eliminates Kurt Angle. Hogan hot dogging and grandstanding, but Seth Rollins drop kicking out Hogan. Well, Hogan was posing for too long and he paid for it as Rollins kicks him out. Well, Hogan can't believe it. Oh, look at Angle. He is pissed off in the worst way. Going right after Hogan. And now the Angle slam on the ring post. Kurt Angle has snapped and he's taken out his anger on Hogan. And can you blame him? Not one bit. Angle is furious. And Rollins with a buckle bomb to Cena. Well, we've had 4/5 of the match enter so far. We're down to the final 10 to enter. And at number 40, it is the Lunatic Fringe, Jon Moxley with that burlap sack. And what has he got in it? Oh my lord, that's thumbtacks! Moxley with the thumbtacks! And the X-Plex on him! And those thumbtacks now sticking into the spine of Kenny Omega. I'm going to drop Stone Cold with the paradigm shift. Now Seth Rollins with a Phoenix Splash to stop Moxley. Moxley's momentum halted, but he brought in an equalizer in this match with those steel tacks. Oh man, things are about to heat up. Well, here he comes. Here comes the pain. And here comes the 24/7 champion, Brock Lesnar, defending his title in this Greatest Royal Rumble. And now once again picking up Vader. And the F5 eliminates Vader. Well, we've seen them brawl over the past few weeks. And now it is ended with Lesnar throwing out Vader and now throwing Cena across the ring and taking out both Moxley and Rollins. But a chop from Jericho. And goes for the Judas effect. Lesnar countered it. And Jericho flying through 2 tables. Jericho sent flying out of the ring and crashes through the hardware on the outside. Who can stop Lesnar? Maybe it's our tribal chief. Lesnar's ready. Oh, wait a minute though. Look at Mox and Rollins holding Lesnar for the Superman punch. And Lesnar goes under the bottom rope. And now look at this. It's Moxley, Rollins and Reigns. We're seeing a Shield reunion right here on the triple powerbomb to Brock Lesnar through the announce table. The 24/7 champion has been neutralized by the Shield. As Omega dropkicks Cena in the ring. Roman Reigns taking out Lesnar with the help of his friends. And now the Samoan drop to Triple H on that chair. Number 43 though, who is it? It's Paul London, a member of the Rabbit Tribe in Lucha Underground, where he's primarily competed over the past few years. A very weird entrant, if I do say so myself, but before we get back to the action, just want to show you what happened. First of all, Chris Jericho flying through the tables, and then this triple powerbomb, which eliminated Brock Lesnar. And in the ring you can see Roman Reigns with the guillotine choke onto John Cena. Meanwhile, Paul London being cheered on by the bunny at ringside. The rabbit. That's a symbol of pride for him. His kind of motivation, if you will, but oh man, I'm telling you, you're going to need a lot of motivation when you're in there with a ring general. The man who in the last Greatest Royal Rumble entered at number 1 as the champion and nearly won the whole thing. And now Walter chopping everything in sight, but now the rabbit on the apron, but Walter powerbombing the bunny. I didn't even got to say that in this match. I'm going to look to powerbomb Paul London out of this matchup. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa! London! Paul London eliminates Walter. That has to be the biggest upset in 24/7 history. But The Rock with a clothesline that turns Paul London inside out. Well, prior to that, Paul London eliminating Walter. What a shocker. And now number 45, it's the Animal Batista. More aligned with Hollywood these days than NLW 24/7. And you remember Batista versus Omega at SummerSlam. Batista has nothing but disdain for these fans and nothing but disdain for Stone Cold with a Batista bomb on the thumbtacks. Batista taking out Austin. And now Roman Reigns with the uppercut to Batista. And both men thinking the same thing, went for the spear at the same time, but crash heads. As I mentioned before, you'll remember Batista wanted to take the 24/7 title at SummerSlam and take it to Hollywood. You've got to imagine he wants to do the same thing here tonight. But Jeff Hardy wants to take the title back to Kamren, North Carolina, and well, I don't know if anyone wants to tell him, but this isn't a ladder match, Jeff. It's a Rumble. But Hardy on the top of the ladder with the whisper in the wind wipes out Batista. Well, we've seen Jeff Hardy compete in a ladder match before here in NLW 24/7 against Roman Reigns in a great matchup, and look at Reigns No love lost for Hardy. Went for the spear, but flies under the bottom rope. And Hardy, what is going through his mind? Is he Rock? Is he Austin? Reigns on the outside. They're brawling here. Hardy on the top of the ladder. And the swanton to the outside of the 20-foot ladder. We knew Hardy would risk it all in this matchup, and that's exactly what he did. But no time to wait. Here comes number 47, Xavier Woods. And dropping that ladder on Jeff Hardy. Xavier Woods again now going right after his video game rival in Kenny Omega, but Jeff Hardy, I am still in shock over what we just saw. Watch again the height of this. The swanton off the top of the ladder and Jeff Hardy wiping out the competition. Again you see John Cena prying away at Batista as Xavier Woods delivers the DDT to Shawn Michaels. And if you're a new viewer, welcome to the second ever Greatest Royal Rumble. We hope you're enjoying the action. That's the exact kind of excitement you see every single week here on the NLW channel as the ultimate opportunist Edge makes his way to the ring, and another table being brought out now as Edge spears the Macho Man. And Xavier Woods running along the ropes, but Edge catches him in midair with the spear. And now going to throw out Xavier Woods unceremoniously from this Royal Rumble. And Edge wants that 24/7 title back. We saw what he did to win it. And if it wasn't for The Fiend and Bret Hart, he might still be the champion in this matchup. But The Fiend and Bret Hart are eliminated from this match. Now Edge has to focus on getting that title back. And now number 49, it's the Viper, Randy Orton, slithering in to hit the RKO on Stone Cold Steve Austin. And now an RKO on the game Triple H. Oh, but Cena looking for the attitude adjustment, but turned into an RKO from out of nowhere. And Omega placed on the outside, but on with the RKO, and out goes Omega. Randy Orton on fire. And we said that a couple of times, but Orton, oh my God, look at this. Wants an RKO, but misses. And Orton goes into the thumbtacks. Those thumbtacks sticking in the spine of the Legend Killer. Well, 49 men have entered. The 50th is here. Who's it going to be? And number 50, the final man in this matchup, is Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. And Eddie throws out Edge right onto the hood of that lowrider. Edge smashing the car in the windshield, but Eddie focused to hit the frog splash. Now all the men have entered this matchup. One of these men will win the 24/7 title and the Greatest Royal Rumble, and a chair shot to Shawn, but look at this. HBK thinks that Triple H hit him with the chair. And now DX imploding. And Eddie Guerrero eliminates Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Lying, cheating and stealing. And HBK not going to win a second Greatest Royal Rumble here tonight. But the Tribal Chief with a Superman punch, and oh my, look out for his cousin, The Rock, with a rock bottom, no. And Roman Reigns throws him out, but oh, The Rock hangs on. Just about. The Roman, oh, look out for Batista. Over the top rope, and both men crashing out of this matchup. Roman Reigns evading it. And now, The Rock and Batista are both eliminated from this Greatest Royal Rumble. Look at this again. Nearly spiked himself with that spear through the table. Both men went over the top, and now Roman Reigns wants to put away John Cena. Here it comes, looking for the spear. But back here comes Lesnar, and Lesnar pounces out Reigns. Brock Lesnar eliminates Roman Reigns. And look out off the top rope, Jeff Hardy. But Hardy thrown out by Brock Lesnar. Lesnar's a wrecking machine. And wants to take out Eddie Guerrero with the F5. But Eddie turns it into an DDT. And an RKO, but Orton had his momentum reversed. And Randy Orton is eliminated. But a drop kick from Eddie. And a shoulder tackle. Stunner from Austin. And an axe handle. And there goes Lesnar. Randy Savage with the final blow. And we are guaranteed to have a new 24/7 champion in this greatest Royal Rumble. Only 4 remain as Austin strikes match with a chair. And a drop kick from Eddie. Oh, AA coming from Cena. But turned into a stunner. Stone Cold Stunner and Eddie Guerrero. Oh, he went for a DDT on those tacks, but Austin had it scouted. And now Austin, looking for a suplex, but Eddie, takes him over. Eddie Guerrero with the tornado DDT, and out goes Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin eliminated from this Rumble. And now we're down to 3. Eddie Guerrero, Macho Man Randy Savage and John Cena. Who's becoming the 24/7 champion? Oh! Both Macho and Eddie nearly got eliminated there. And now Eddie presses him over. And Cena pushes Eddie off the apron. Well, a lot of fans aren't happy with that, but Eddie Guerrero eliminated, and now we're down to 2. John Cena, Randy Savage, who's becoming champion, but what a right hand from Savage. And go for the Macho Man elbow, but Cena, AA, no, Macho, throws him out. No, he holds on. Cena holds on. And a steel chair from Macho. Oh my God. Cena, one-handed, there's the elbow drop. And Cena drops. We have a new 24/7 champion. And his name is the Macho Man, Randy Savage. My God, what a war we have just witnessed. 50 wrestlers putting it all on the line, men and women competing for that championship. Here's how the champion was eliminated. Brock Lesnar ganged up on and gotten rid of. Then the ending saw Austin eliminated with that tornado DDT from Eddie Guerrero. And then Macho, almost gone, but held on for dear life as Eddie was thrown out. And then Macho with his chair shot. Cena trying to hold on, but then the elbow drop was enough for Savage to eliminate Cena. And I'm telling you what, it's going to be a very Merry Christmas for the Macho Man Randy Savage, because he is the new 24/7 champion. And it just feels right. The match standing on top. Oh yeah, can you dig it? Macho Man Randy Savage, the brand new champion.